Hello and welcome to the latest instalment of The Week in 15 Minutes, the show where we bring you the most important stories from the last week. So roll titles.
So starting with Friday, the 23rd of October, the Daily Star focuses on the free school meals vote, contrasting the rejection of help for hungry children with the subsidised menu on offer at the House of Commons canteen. Let them eat steak, the paper says, reproducing a menu that also includes tagliatelle with flaked salmon and a smoked haddock kedgeree with a poached hen's egg. Ordering people to stay at home has little impact on the spread of the virus, according to the Daily Mail's report on a study in the Lancet Medical Journal. Along with banning gatherings over 10 people, the measure is flawed because people do not comply, the paper says, adding that banning public events was seen as the most effective measure. The Daily Mirror responds to Tory MPs who voted against a proposal to extend free school meals into the holidays with an image of Marcus Rashford, the footballer who has campaigned on the issue, and his mother helping at a food bank. This is what compassion looks like, says the paper's headline.
And for Saturday, the 24th of October, UK targets Putin allies is the headline on the front page of the Times, with the paper citing comments made by former Cabinet Secretary Lord Mark Sedwill. He told Times Radio that a series of discreet measures were being used against Russia, including targeting oligarchs' illicit money trails. Britain 1, Bozo and Co. 0 is how the Daily Star puts it. United is emblazoned on the front page with a photo of Rashford taking centre stage, surrounded by screenshots of businesses offering food via social media. The Daily Mirror says the nation's reaction shames Tory MPs. The paper quotes Labour MP Lucy Powell, who says the government should be ashamed for failing to help families over the school holidays.
Going on to Sunday, the 25th of October, NHS staff should get the coronavirus vaccine within weeks, the Mail on Sunday reports. The paper says it has seen an email sent by an NHS Trust chief to his staff revealing that the health service is preparing for a national vaccination programme before Christmas. And although several of the front pages carry images from Saturday's live Strictly Come Dancing show, the Daily Star Sunday instead looks to the programme's former host, Sir Bruce Forsyth, whose ghost is allegedly haunting the London Palladium, the theatre where his ashes were scattered. The paper quotes actors preparing for Panto, who described the friendly presence. Meanwhile, ministers are worried that families might ignore coronavirus restrictions over Christmas, the Sunday Express says. Citing senior sources, the government believes it has reached the limit with lockdown and will need to ease measures over the festive period, the Express adds.
And on Monday, the 26th of October, the Daily Star leads with Halloween from Hell, as gales, torrential rain, sleet, and 26-foot waves could ruin half-term. They love a weather headline, don't they? Marcus, the pride of Britain, is the headline on the front page of the Daily Mirror, as the paper honours the Manchester United footballer with an award for his campaign to feed children during the school holidays. I'm humbled, the England striker is quoted as saying. Boots is launching a coronavirus test which delivers results in 12 minutes. The Daily Mail reports. The test should be available in 2 weeks and has proved 97% accurate in trials. The initial charge for the test is £120, but could drop if demands grow, the paper adds. So the question is, why aren't we using that now for the test and trace system?
On Tuesday, the 27th of October, the papers were saying there is positive news on the front page of the Daily Express, which says there has been a milestone in the hunt for a coronavirus vaccine. Hopes of a breakdown rose last night after early trials of the Oxford vaccine showed a strong immune response in older volunteers, according to the paper. Meanwhile, the row over free school meals rumbles on after the Prime Minister defended his refusal to extend them over the half-term holiday. Can't you feed the nation's hungry kids too? Asked the Daily Mirror alongside a picture of Mr. Johnson serving up food during a visit to a hospital in Reading. Eating mess is Daily Star's take, which says old Etonian Mr. Johnson is still refusing to extend free school meals despite saying he understands a campaign by England footballer Marcus Rashford to tackle holiday hunger.
And on Wednesday, the 28th of October, millions face the end of free banking, declares the Daily Express, which reports that HSBC has warned it may start charging current account customers a monthly fee. The bank issued the alert after a 36% slump in profits, blamed on the pandemic, according to the paper. The Daily Star reports that vandals have targeted the graves of entertainment stars Cilla Black and Ken Dodd, with abuse about fellow Liverpool legend John Lennon. The paper calls the incident a Halloween horror. Tragedy in the Channel is the headline for the Daily Mail, which leads the news that two young children, aged 5 and 8, and two adults have died after a boat carrying migrants sank off the coast of northern France. A search is resuming at dawn for a fifth individual who could not be accounted for, with officials fearing it is the infant child of the dead woman, according to the paper.
And finally, on to today. The Daily Mirror leads with a story about the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, who have paid tribute to Kate Garraway, whose husband has spent months in hospital with coronavirus. Prince William is said to have told the TV presenter, who the pair met on a visit to a London hospital, if it wasn't for social distancing, we'd give you a hug. Don't do it, Boris, is the headline for the Daily Mail, which says business leaders, campaigners, and MPs are warning another lockdown would wreak economic carnage. Well, we're not saying this. It came as scientists said up to 85,000 could die in the second wave of the virus, the paper reports. The Daily Star carries comments from EastEnders actor Danny Dyer, who the paper says has won huge public backing after saying real people should run the country rather than the elite. And finally, in breaking news today rather than the front pages, Bobby Ball, one half of the comedy double act Cannon and Ball, has died at the age of 76, his manager has confirmed. His death comes after the actor and comedian tested positive for COVID-19. So there you have it. There is the week in just under 15 minutes. Below you will see all of the days of the shows that we aim to produce. And remember, like, subscribe, and follow. And thank you for watching. We'll see you again next week.
Good night.